and welcome to a quick episode of Harness the Power in PowerSchool. In this episode, we're going to be showing how you can override a final grade for a student who has an IEP to an O, S, or N rather than the traditional A to F grade. Okay, so right now I'm currently in PowerTeacher Pro inside my gradebook, and I'm going to go over to A+ grading. Click on A+ grading, and then underneath this menu, go to traditional grades. Once there, I can see how my students are doing, and I can also see that I can see each one of my students as well as their grade currently for the quarter. Let's say that this particular student is the student in which I need to reflect the OSN for rather than the B that the student currently has. In order to override the grade, I'm going to click on it, and my right hand side pad or menu over here is going to pop up, and then I need to change this from a B to an O. So I need to use the button that says codes right over here on the right hand side. Click on it and it'll pull up a special code that I can use to override the grade. So I'm going to give this student an O. You'll notice that it has changed the grade to O. The percentage is still reflected there, but there's a little triangle, if you will, that is marked in the upper left-hand corner of the box. That is a little indicator marker that shows that this grade has been manually overridden. I also had it turn purple. For some reason, when we're using the special codes, it's automatically triggering that the score is exempt. I'm going to recommend that you take off the exempt code at this time. And so that way, you'll notice once I did that, all I had to do was click on it, it turned it off, and now the grade's no longer displaying in purple. And then I just come down and hit save. And then the great news is, that's all the more I have to do. The student will now reflect an O on their report card. Something to note, you will want to wait until all of your grades are in for the particular class before you go in and override a final grade. The reason I say that is if I still had grades to put in and I went and put some other things in, this percentage might change, and that could affect the rating of OS or N. And if in fact that did, let's say maybe instead of 84%, after I put in some more grades into my grade book, the student now has a 79%. In that case, the student probably needs to receive an S. Well, the fact that I've overridden it with an O, that O is going to stay put. So I would have to come back here and change it to an S later on. It's a lot easier if you just wait until all your grades are in for that particular grade book and course. And then once those are done, come in and do your grade override. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.